Centurions Vidic has came out as an SBC on FC24. Now, interesting card. Very, very interesting card. Because I've used his 87 quite a lot on my RTG, I'll reserve my thoughts for now. Medium high, 6'3", good pace, good defending and physical. His play styles are power header, slide tackle plus, bruiser, block, jockey, acrobatic, and aerial. So he's really, really good in the air with that power header and aerial. Jockey's really nice, bruiser's really nice, and so is block. I guess slide tackle plus is genuinely absolutely pointless. Pace split on Vidic isn't the best. 75 acceleration, 82 sprint speed. Passing on Vidic is atrocious. Dribbling on Vidic is okay. Reactions and composure are decent. Defensively, insane. Physically, insane. 87 interceptions, 91 heading accuracy, 93 defensive awareness, 92 stand tackle, and 88 slide tackle. Why has he got that as a playstyle plus? He should have bruiser, or in my opinion, he should really have anticipate. Regardless, 91 jumping as well, good for the power header and aerial there as well. Stamina is really nice at 86, 92 strength, and 89 aggression. So, really nice there. There's one chem style for Vidic. Pretty damn obvious what it's going to be, right? It's going to be a shadow. You need to boost up the pace on this card. His pace is poor. Even though it looks okay there, you know, 79 as the base card. The acceleration is way too low. I'm hoping he'll be okay in game. As I've said to you, I'm keeping my thoughts reserved because I already know how good or bad his 87 rated is. This is a team I'm playing him in. We've got a review on Jude Bellingham on the channel if you want to go check that out. But let's get into the review of Nemanja Vidic. If you need cheap, fast, and reliable FC24 coins, make sure to go to MMOEXP.com and use my code VIPER to get 5% off your order. Okay, guys, first game now coming up with Nemanja Vidic. So let's get into it. I'm not going to check his team. Let's get into it and see what he can do. Now, I'm not going to sit here and play on the back foot. I'm not going to do that. We're going to see what Vidic can do when Vidic gets his action, you know. I have found with his 87 that whilst his passing isn't very good, it's actually not that bad in game. He's just been sent off there. Why is Virgil on all of my stuff, man? He just got sent off for that. Nah, he did not get sent off for that. That's really jarring. Oh, I can't imagine being this guy right now because that is so annoying. Want to be that? I see you. Oh, Jude. Oh, never mind. Vidic, straight away. Now, I guess the one thing that I really like about this card, you know, as I've already told you, his playstyle plus is quite literally awful. I'm telling you that from experience. His playstyle plus is terrible. Has no redeeming qualities. You just give away penalties with it. I do like the jockey that he's got though. What on earth? What on earth is that? That's green timed. He's got a massive hole, hasn't he? A massive gaping hole. This brother does. He's moving his... Oh, jeez. Okay. First chance here for Vidic to test himself, maybe. He needs to get across here. Come on, Vida. Yeah, see, too slow. Too slow. Too slow getting across there. I really thought I should have got across there. This is something that I found with Vidic. If I can get my words out. He is so tanky. And whilst his jockeying is actually quite nice, he really struggles on the turn. So if you don't read like that straight away, you are going to have serious problems with this card, okay? That's how I feel about him anyway. As we're actually 1-0 down to a man with 10 men here, which is darkness, really. Move the keeper, please. Right. So now he's decided to make that substitution now. Oh, Jesus, man. I'm having a rough time at the minute, guys. This game is, in my opinion, not very good. But, of course, you know, regardless, I am still going to play it because football is my life. You see there, guys, right? You saw there with Vidic on the screen that he just really struggles to keep up. And the problem is the fact that he doesn't have a redeeming playstyle plus, right? If he had Bruiser, I'd probably get across there and I'd probably defend that. But without the playstyle plus, it is really difficult. Or sorry, with the playstyle plus that he's got, come on, bro. It's really difficult to sit here and go, okay, This Vidic is going to be my new centre-back. You know, he has got cool play styles. Acrobatic is not the best for defending. But generally speaking, he should be a good card. But from my experience, like the slide tackle one just offers you absolutely nothing. Like, it is fully the worst playstyle you can have. What a goal that is, man. What a goal that is. And we have equalised now, which is nice. Now let's see what Vidic can do a bit more. His AI is quite nice. I'll give him that. But another issue that you are going to have, and this is why you have to be so careful with this card, is because he doesn't have Anticipate in any variation. He'll tackle the ball quite a lot and end up not winning it back because he doesn't have Anticipate, which I think all centre-backs of that level should just have. You know? Ooh, that's not where I've aimed that. I aimed that to the offside man. So just be careful with this card. You know, I know he's really cheap. I know he is cheap. There's a reason why EA have priced him cheap. First of all, they know that play style that he's got is donkey. They know that. And you have to remember that when you look at the price of SBCs. EA know exactly what they're doing. With all prices of all SBCs. And when Blanc exists, I would honestly just rather save my fodder for Blanc, I think. Of course, this is the first game of reviewing the Mania, so we will give him more than one game. But I'm just talking from experience of his 87. And because they haven't changed the plus playstyle, I think it's going to be a difficult one to get behind this. This guy's just a keeper mover, man. The worst type of people in the world, the guys that just rely on keeper movement, in my opinion. Nice, Lorente. As I said, though, guys, we're not going to sit here and just move him. My God. We're not going to sit here and just go, okay, let's just defend with Vidic. I just don't think that's right. He is very good in the air. I will give him that. I would actually argue that he's as good as Virgil in the air. Go on then. Yeah, see what I mean? Wow, what a header. That's a crazy good header. So if you struggle a lot in the air, then Vidic could certainly be an option for you. But yeah, other than that, I just feel like this is quite a basic, bog standard card, you know, at the end of the day. I don't want to be the guy that makes reviews about cards just being bad. Because at the end of the day, you don't have to listen to my opinion. You do your own thing. But my opinion is that some of the cards that EA are releasing just are like strange with the kind of power curve that we've got right now. And the fact that, you know, Blanc's there. And as I said, I know Vidic is cheaper. I'm fully aware that Vidic is like a considerable amount cheaper. What a goal that is. But I would rather somebody with 70 pace, I think, and Anticipate, you know? Because if you don't win the ball back like I haven't there, you just can't with this card. You just can't. It's really unfortunate. And he's quite good when it comes to like physical battles. Are we feeling all right, mate? You're just gonna do little circles, are we? Some of the people that play this game, guys. If you play like this, get your head checked. Please get your head checked. All right, come on, we can break away here. Nice. Not so nice. And I think another thing that I don't quite like about Vidic, and this is personal preference a bit more, and I'm going to say it after he's just made that pass, he doesn't have any ball playing abilities, really. I think that's a bit frustrating. Oh, God, this guy and his keeper movement, man. You've got to respect it. Let's get the ball back into Vida. Is he going to stay in the box? He isn't, but he's going to win that. Ooh, Nemanja, you dirty little human. And by the way, guys, another thing to add to this is I'm a massive Vidic fan, IRL. He's one of my favourite ever United players. Hello? But I just feel like there's so many better centre-backs for so much cheaper on the game, even still. Even over the fact, you know, that this card is quite cheap. And it's a good place to put your untradables. But yeah, just not the biggest fan. Anyway, let's go to some highlights. It's nice from Vidic, but you see there, if it wasn't for Virgil, if Vida was the last man there, he's through on goal. And that's the tough thing about a card like this. And it just goes to show how overpowered Anticipate is, in my opinion. See, more often than not, you try to use the playstyle plus, and it just ends up messing you up more than anything else. Like, oh, God. Oh my god, he is so good from corners though. Once you've kind of stepped up with him, guys, and you haven't won the ball back, it is just curtains every time. It is really, really frustrating to play with Vidic. And I just went 18 on 2 on my RTG today, and Vidic was probably the biggest problem in the team. Just because if you play any aggression at all, any press tactics, Vidic really, really is going to cost you. I think he already has cost me in this game, unfortunately. He just moves so tanky, man. It's really, really, really annoying to play with. And because he doesn't have anticipate, right there, we've got lucky to get the ball back. Right there, because he doesn't have anticipate, is the reason we didn't get the ball back straight away with him. Guys, Vidic is terrible. Vidic is genuinely, genuinely terrible. That's the only good thing about him sometimes, if you get that stretch off. It happens so inconsistently though, and you often give away fouls and red cards so often by doing that. This card just ain't it, guys. That's literally the best thing you can do with Vidic. You know, that is the thing that he's actually good at, but it's so pointless and useless. I don't think you get much use out of slide tackling at all, to where I just kind of think it's absolutely just the worst playstyle on the game, honestly. I don't know if you guys can see how bad his turning speed is there, but even with Jockey, he's got Jockey, the silver version of Jockey. It's still so difficult to turn with him. And this is a great example, right? This is a really good player that I'm playing here. So you really do get to see Vidic's kind of issues. And there again, I just feel like I should be getting the ball there, you know? I think I've read that quite well with Vidic, and still, I don't get it back. Not a good defender at all, man. Okay, guys, the bottom line is Nemanja Vidic is just not a good centre-back on this game. His base is poo. This card is also quite bad. Unfortunately, there is something wrong with this card. You know, Jockey is a really nice playstyle to have. He turns like a bus in game. Really, really bad. Block is okay, but you don't really get to see that too much. Bruiser is quite nice, so I think he should have Bruiser Plus over Slide Tackle Plus, because if you guys know anything about FIFA, more often than not, you're never ever going to make a slide tackle. So this is very much the worst playstyle on the game. And why, when Koundé's Trailblazer came out, I kind of said that, you know, Koundé's going to be awful, that version, because he's lost the best playstyle that he can have with Jockey Plus, going to Slide Tackle Plus. Doesn't work. It's not very good. You know, Acrobatic has no impact as well. The one redeeming factor about Vidic, I will say, is he's insanely good in the air. He competes with Virgil in the air very, very, very comfortably. He feels slow, even with the shadow on. His passing is actually okay. His physicals are nice. And one of the big issues with him is because he doesn't have anticipate, you will tackle with him and end up getting dispossessed off the tackle so often that it's just not worth it, man. Go and get Blanc. He is 10 times, 20 times better than the Nemanja Vidic, guys. That is my thoughts on him. Quality of the card is going to be like a 3 out of 10. Value of the card is like a 6 or 7 out of 10. I think if you're trying to get better at the game, Vidic is an absolute no-go. Only reason I complete him, the only reason I am going to complete him is for the past and present United. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell, see the best player review. But guys, that's going to be it for me for now, so take care.